Okay, you're gonna need your science book out for this lesson. So make sure you get your science book in case you don't know what it looks like. It looks like this, has a little lizard on the front with a big thing out front, and it says science on the front. So what you're gonna need, we're on page 219. That's where we're starting with lesson number 3 from unit 6. So we're on page 219. We're talking about what are behavior adaptations. So we're talking about engage your brain. Find the answer to the following questions in this lesson and record it here. So we don't know the answer to this question yet, but we'll find out as we read through it. Migrating geese often fly in a V formation. How do they know when it is time to migrate? So when do geese know to migrate? That's the question we're looking for as we read. So that's our big question we're going to find the answer for to put here later. So we're on page 219. I've got my pencil. I'm ready to go. And here we go. Know it or learn it. Remember, animals don't go to school like we do. Eating, sleeping, finding shelter, and moving from place to place. How do animals know what to do? Active reading. As you read the 2 pages, circle words that tell you how instinct and learned behaviors are different. Underline examples of each. All right, so we're circling words that show how instincts and learned behaviors are different. So we'll be circling instincts and underlining learned behaviors. All right, a behavior is anything an organism does. Learned behaviors are behaviors that come from watching other animals or through experience. Young animals learn how to behave by watching and copying adults. There are other behaviors. An instinct is a behavior that an animal knows without learning it. Animals are born with instincts. Behaviors are adaptations that may help an animal survive in its environment. So now we're looking at this picture here with the lion cub and the mother lion. A mother lion teaches her cubs to hunt. Searching for food is an instinct. Knowing how to find and catch food is something the cub learns by copying. So a learned behavior, catching food is something that is learned. So I'm underlining this so I know that's a learn. Searching for food was an instinct. Knowing how to find the food and catch it is a learned behavior. So I've circled and I've underlined. We're now over here onto our turtles. A mother sea turtle buries her eggs in the sand. Most young sea turtles hatch at night. Their instinct is to go towards the brightest area. This instinct helps the hatchlings find the ocean. So our instinct was, their instinct is to go towards the brightest area. So we would circle all of that, because that is their instinct. They're just looking for the brightest light. Whoop, I forgot to erase. Okay, there we go. Cruising on to our next page. A chimpanzee isn't born knowing how to use a tool. It is a behavior that it learns this behavior by watching others. Sometimes a chimp may figure it out on its own. So the learned behavior was knowing how to use a tool. An instinct is something you're born with. So it learned how to use the stick to stick in this tree or whatever it is to get out ants to eat or other objects. We're looking at the bird. It is an instinct for some birds to sing, but sometimes the songs they sing are learned from other birds. So the instinct is to sing. But the song is learned. So they know how to sing, but they are the song they don't know. A moth's instinct is to use moonlight to find its way. This is why moths are attracted to porch lights. So the instinct is to use the moonlight to find its way. So we would circle the moonlight to find its way because that's an instinct. It's something that they are born with. No one had to teach them that. No one had to do anything else. They know that. Our spider. A spider's web helps it survive. The web is sticky, so it traps insects. But how does the spider know how to spin a web? This is an instinctive behavior. So to spin a web is instinctive. No one ever teaches it how to spin the web. It just knows how to spin the web. Now for you, what you're going to work on is you're going to answer this question right here. How are instincts and learned behaviors alike? So how are they the same? So you are writing in there your answer. I'm not going to give you the answer. You're writing the answer down there. If for some reason you need to press pause to write down longer, go right ahead and then press play again a little bit later to catch back up to us. That will be perfectly fine. And that was the end of today's lesson. So once you get this answer done, you are done with science for the day. Enjoy your day, but please make sure you get all your work done.